So I hope guys you're getting it right. So if I talk about the first word here, again I'm repeating encourageable. The meaning of encourageable means it's all about one's behavior that is very firm, very determined. You cannot change. I'm writing again. It's about one's behavior that cannot be fixed, cannot
Sir, can we use it in a positive way even?
be changed. Tarita, generally we use it, especially when it comes to negative, right? Generally. Hmm. Or let's do one thing. We can go here. Let's go deeper here. Uh, if I talk about this here, that is incorrigible. Hmm. Perfect. Okay, behavior that cannot be changed. Okay, somebody like it's all about somebody who's very firm about something, very determined, very strict with something that really cannot be changed. Okay, so generally we use it for bad behavior, but I personally feel, of course, why not? We can use it for some other good things also. Okay, uh, for instance, that if I talk about, let's say that uh, someone who's very kind, let's say someone who's very compassionate from the heart, and you can't change it, that is very encourageable. Okay, let's say if I talk about me, I'm cynophilist, I'm an animal lover also. And when I look at any let's say that dog or any animal in a very miserable plight, definitely I cannot resist myself. So maybe my friends, oh please Manish should know and just move on. But I can't, because this is what I have always been, and I have always been encourageable. My compassion has been very encourageable, my kindness has been very encourageable, so it cannot be changed. Understood? I hope you understood now in a better manner. Hmm? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I have already given you this second example here. If someone is in the habit of laughing a lot during the class, some people, they are like this only. So his laughter is encourageable. You can't correct, you can't stop the person, you can't prevent the person from doing that, because he is in the habit of doing it. No matter you scold, no matter you beat, no matter you shout at the person, but he'll always remain this way. Now then the
He
next
is
word
used to it.
is used to it, right? This is first. Then we have here the second. We have this. But after that, I have to show you my presentation, which I have made, right? A treatment note. Now, then we are doing it in a crash, okay, guys? Then we have the word unfathomable, which means again enigmatic, something which is mysterious, something that cannot be understood. Got it? Sometimes riddles are unfathomable. Sometimes, oh God, maybe some stories are unfathomable. Sometimes some people's personalities are unfathomable. You can't figure it out. You really can't understand. That is unfathomable. Guys, I'm telling you, unfathomable, incredible, and indomitable. These three are my most favorite words. I use them a lot. You guys also may pick up. For instance, if I talk about, let's say this, okay, some more examples are here. Okay, now third word, sorry. His life has been very unfathomable. I hope this is clear to all of you, right? We understand, we understand it by the examples like this only, okay? And we understood in the previous this session also. Got it? So now the third word that we have here is indomitable, which means unbeatable. Okay, let's understand in a better manner if you really want. uh, when I say indomitable here, meaning will come someone or something which is very impossible to subdue or defeat or to beat. Got it? So you can't defeat. If for instance that Ravan was definitely indomitable, the kind of powers that he has, he was indomitable, but his arrogance definitely took away all his life. Hmm? I have given you one more example here, that Kate Winslet, the actress.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, yes, Tarika.
So, in the second word, can we use it for a non-living thing? Like not only a behavior or
Yeah,
something like that,
like
but a
painting,
physical
I
character.
have given you the example of painting MF Hussein. This painting is really unfathomable, something which is full of mystery you can't understand. Okay. Then the third word we have indomitable means unbeatable. If I talk about Kate Winslet, of course, the Hollywood actress, that Titanic one, right? If you, she's so beautiful, her beauty is really unfathomable, right? And here I can say her beauty is indomitable. I mean, there are a number of Hollywood actresses, but I don't know the kind of magic, the kind of features, the kind of style that Kate has. No other actresses have in Hollywood. And of course, Mary Streep also, right? I love her also. So she is so indomitable, and the kind of success that she has achieved is definitely indomitable. Means she has indomitable zenith, and zenith means high peak of success. This is really super perfect. Okay, so the next word we have here is therefore, that is incredible. Okay, start watching Aishwarya Rai's interview. When you watch her interviews, you will get to see that she uses this word a lot. Incredible, 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 which means extremely wonderful. Okay, and of course, the other meaning is something which is very hard to believe. Something which is very hard to believe. Got it? I'm writing here. The other meaning, hard to believe. I have already given you the example of, let's say, Eiffel Tower, or let's say if we talk about the Qutub Minar, or if I talk about, let's say, that the Statue of Liberty, which is again very towering, no? Very, very towering, right? When you look at this, the Statue of Liberty, you just marvel at the fact, oh my God, that's so towering. And what do you mean by towering here? I have already written. Towering here means extremely big. So a lot of hard work, a lot of diligence must have gone into just giving it the structure, which is very hard to believe. Very hard to believe. So diligence means a lot of hard work. Okay, a lot of hard work. So when we talk about, let's go back to this word incredible, which means very hard to believe and something which is extremely wonderful. For instance, that how was the film? Incredible. How was the session? Incredible. Stop using very, very good, extremely good, please. So incredible. Okay. How was the treatment note? Incredibly done. Incredibly done. When you add ly, that turns into adverb. Now, see the example. It is incredible, that kind of the kind of work it okay the kind of work you have done. Of course, the kind of work that you have done is really incredible. Means extremely wonderful, or I want to say it's very hard to believe. Got it? Now, it has been incredible, especially experience. How your experience has been incredible. Okay. Now the next word we have. This is the fifth word, inexplicable, which means the thing that cannot be articulated. Inexplicable, this is also one of my most favorite word. The thing, which cannot be articulated means which cannot be explained. What do you mean by articulate? What do you mean by articulate? To articulate means to explain. Okay.
Explained.
Yes.
Describe.
Like pain. Okay, it is inexplicable that how much agony means, of course, pain. The voiceless souls undergo, which what do you mean by undergo? Means to experience. So it's very difficult. You can't explain the pain, or it is inexplicable, right? The kind of pain that the cow goes through when she feels hungry, when a street dog goes through when he feels hungry, right? You can't explain. So something that you can't explain, that is inexplicable. Maybe the childhood. Okay, let's say uh, um, uh, it was let's say difficult childhood, and I was hating every moment. So it is inexplicable. Okay, It is inexplicable. Means I can't explain the kind of childhood that I had. Oh God, it was so tough. A lot of rough edges were there, right? It was very tough. I can't explain. I was hating every moment of my childhood, which is really inexplicable. Okay, I hope you understood. Now, indelible. Prisha had some issue right in this word. She was quite in a fix about it. What do you mean by in a fix? What do you mean by in a fix?
In a confusion.
In a
Confused.
state of confusion. Okay, a state of confusion in a fix. For instance, that I am in a fix. Should I go or not now? Got it? Now see again. Indelible means we are talking about a stain that cannot be removed or washed out. You are eating something. Let's say you are eating Maggie or let's say any vegetable and it just falls on you, right? And my God, that stain, which is very stubborn, very fast, that cannot be removed, that cannot be washed out. So that is indelible. For instance, if I talk about permanent marker, right? When you are using the whiteboard marker, it can be removed, right? Whereas it can be rubbed off. But when I talk about permanent marker, can it be removed easily? No, you cannot. That is indelible. Okay, maybe kind of memory. Samarth asked this question also. Maybe a kind of memory that we have. It could be good or bad also. Then we can say, this kind of memory is indelible. I mean, it cannot be washed out. It is still there. Okay, it has been established completely. So the stain of turmeric is indelible. Yes. Okay, now let's move on. So here, okay, next word we have is 7. That is irrevocable, which means we are talking about it could be an action. I'm writing here. It could be about an action. It could be about a decision. Uh, that cannot be changed. Okay, maybe it could be a step of your life also. For instance, here the step that she has taken now is irrevocable. Means if she had decided something, if she has decided something that she has to do, oh my God, no one can change her. She's so firm. But the decision, if I have taken, means I have taken. I will not change it. It will never be changed at any price. Got it, guys? Here we are done with this. Okay, so you have understood the word irrevocable. Something which is very firm cannot be changed. It
Yes,
could be,
sir.
let's say, a step, a decision. It could be an action. Okay, now, mm, uh, it might happen. Let's say that there is a constant fight between husband and, let's say, wife, and husband is very cruel. He is very brutal, and he treats his wife with brutality. And a point of time comes when the wife actually is full of herself and she says, oh my God, I'm brimming over. Brimming over means she's totally full, she is overflowing, which means brimming over. Okay, when I say to brim over. Okay, when I say to brim over, so brimming over. Okay, I say brimming over. Okay, brimming here. Just wait. Brimming over. What's happening? Brimming over. Okay, which means that to overflow. Okay, to overflow. So a point of time comes when the wife is full of herself and she says, "My God, I can't take it anymore." And then she decides to divorce her husband, and she says that I can't live with this man. I can't have him. Which means family comes, friends come, they try to kind of make a compromise, but she says, see, compromising is fine, but when it comes to over compromise, it definitely leaves my dignity in a question mark. So sorry to say, I cannot afford to have this man in my life because he has disrespected me a lot. So my decision to divorce him, right, is irrevocable. Means it cannot be changed. Understood? Why I have given you such a long example so that it can be established in your mind by understanding the examples. Okay, by living the examples. Got it? Now The next word we have, I hope you have understood, right? See the example. Leaving my studies at the early age was irrevocable. Now, the step she has taken now is irrevocable, means cannot be changed. Got it? Now, the next word we have here is a, that is accustomed. So, when I talk about accustomed, which means used to, and always remember when we say used to, it means we are using ing form. For instance, I am accustomed, or we can say used to using these words in my quotidian life. And what do you mean by quotidian? When I say quotidian, which means
Every day.
every
Day
day,
to day.
day to day, every day. Yes. Okay. Shama ma'am, are you understanding the meaning of all these words?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. In case you find it difficult, please ask me. Okay. And I'm giving you one more tip and tricks also here. What you do, I'm going to share, the link of all these words. Let's say the screenshot. Please get the printout if you can, or if you can't, then write it down in your own way and paste it somewhere where you can just your eyes go on them every day. Every day means every day, until unless these words become part of your memory. I do like this one. I do like this.
Okay, sir.
Hmm. If you want, I mean, how will you paste? Either you can just write on a page, or you can paste somewhere, or you can get the printout, or simply you can paste somewhere. Okay. I want this to be just adhere to the wall of yours, and any wall of yours. Okay, where these things should be in front of you. Got it? Hmm. Now see here. So accustomed means used to. I'm accustomed. You laugh a lot. Look at people always come and then say, Manish, you talk a lot. You really talk a lot. Not stop. You're such a bad talkative guy. Now you know it doesn't affect me at all. Ask me why? Because I'm accustomed. I am completely accustomed. I'm used to. It doesn't matter what he says, what she says. Yeah, I talk a lot. If you enjoy, it's fine. If you don't enjoy, leave me. Got it? So that is a custom. Okay? Like when a girl gets married, right, in a family, that all traditions, you can say, all values, all practices in that family is totally new to that girl. She gets accustomed to it gradually. Okay, gradually. For instance, when you got into this language, when you started practicing English, it was rather difficult, no, in the beginning. But now you are getting accustomed. Now you are accustomed to speaking in English, right? Because you are practicing. You are not learning, you are practicing. There's a difference when we say practicing, when we say learning. Everybody is learning. You have been learning this language for the longest time, since your school time, and still you are at pragmatic. Because we are practicing. Got it? Okay, now examples here. I'm accustomed, or I'm used to using these words in my quotidian life. Quotidian means day to day. Quotidian
Date.
challenges, quotidian challenges, quotidian issues. Okay, quotidian life. Okay, now we have, okay, what do you mean by lexical reach? When I say lexical reach, it means your words reach.
Your vocabulary reach.
Yes, yes. You should always have, excessively or excessive lexical reach means superbly. Lexical reach means word power. If you have innumerable amount of words in your mind, trust me, guys, that you can be indomitable. No one can defeat you. Now, to articulate, we have discussed, which means, of course, to explain. Like I have articulated the meaning of all the vocabulary, all the words here one more time for all of you. Then we had this word 11 number, undergo. What do you mean by undergo? When we say undergo, remember second form underwent, third form is underwent. Okay. So when we say undergo, which means to experience something,
To experience something.
to experience something. Okay. Like she underwent a surgery, which means she was going through a surgery. Undergo basically here it means is to go through something. Okay, like I underwent a lot of pain. I underwent COVID-19 situation. Clear? I underwent that operation. Now, and then 11, so we have discussed this. In a fix means confused or a state of confusion. I hope you guys have understood. And yes, the last one here is that is 13th, which means brimming over. When I say brimming over means to overflow. I'm giving you the best example. I am brimming over with lots of elation. Elation means happiness. Elation means happiness. Okay, I'm brimming over with lots of elation, or I can say that emotions. Okay, happiness. Okay, I hope you understood, guys.
Yes, sir.
Now let me show you something. Let's wait. Okay, so I hope things are really clear. Shama ma'am, words are clear to you or not? The meaning?
Yes, sir.
Super
It's
fantastic.
clear.
Everybody is clear. Tarita, Tashween, Samarth, Ayush.
Sir, I'm clear.
Yes, sir, I am clear.
Clear.
Okay, Vanika, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how did
Sir,
I
I'm clear too.
how did I explain? How did I explain? I'm just
It
asking.
was incredible.
Incredible.
Fantastic.
You
Incredible.
explained incredibly.
Sir, it's
Fantastic.
incredible manners.
Fantastic. You are using the word. Okay, now I'm going to show you that treatment note that I have made. And please, guys, just see here. This is the video one. There is no voiceover, right? Just see. I'll just tell you something. Please look at this. Every color, base, the content, the color combination, the kind of these, emojis I put here has a meaning. The way I have written here, of course, everything has a meaning. Isn't it looking so classy or not? Or professional?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it looking or not?
Yeah.
It is looking very like kind of unique because it's not that usual to see such mesmerizing things.
And also, if you notice, there is a manner of doing this. There are certain mannerisms when you're doing it. And of course, when we talk about this treatment note, it's not about the treatment. It means you are actually conveying the message, or you are convincing the client. Got it? I hope you got it, huh? Samarth, how did you find this?
Yes, sir. I did got some idea from it.
Wonderful. Now see here. So why I have chosen this base? Why I have chosen this color? Why I have written like this? Then why I have this use the opacity here? Why I have given these outline here? Here you will get to see that why I'm doing everything here. What is the reason behind it? Why I have chosen these two kids only? Why this emoji is just blowing this trumpet here? There should be a reason behind it. There should be a reason behind it. Right? Why I have chosen this pink and this, of course, this blue color or violet color. You can see the text here. Why he's dancing here? What is the reason? When I say 20,
Sir, because this is just the color palette.
color,
When you told about the color palette, I googled it about several color palettes and I chose one for myself.
but again, there is a message behind it. There is a reason behind it. Why I have chosen this yellow? Why not black? Why I've chosen white? Why not some other color? Why? There is a reason. Like when you did that treatment note, Ahana, that was terribly done. My God. I mean, as a client, if I look at it, I will simply switch it off. I say, come on, send somebody in. There is a reason. So I want to tell you, guys, from here, I want you to learn. Shama ma'am, how you are finding it, this treatment note?
Excuse me, sir.
Wait, Krisha.
Sir, incredible. It's incredible.
Hmm.
And I want please share the PPT
I will
treatment note in the group.
I will do it. Don't you worry. I'll do it. You are here. We are very near. In the next session, I'll be doing this only. Clear? Because I had to break the monotony. That's why I decided to just bring this vocabulary session today, right? Okay, guys. So I'm leaving now. It's time to leave. See you in the next session.